What kind of problems did it cause the opponent to have you and Micah lined up together last week on the same side on pass rush situations?
I can't speak about the opponents. I know what problems it caused for me, personally. That was more double teams because they didn't want to face against Micah's speed. So I guess they'd rather double me than, to double him. But, it's all cool. Happy for him.
You've had a stretch in your career where you had 3 multi-sack games back to back to back. Micah had the chance to do that. What do you remember about just the zone you're in and how that feels to have that stretch?
Yeah, man. When you get into the quarterback and you feel that pressure that other teams are trying to put on you, but you're still, going out there and demanding that respect, man. It's a beautiful thing, and I know Mike is in a beautiful place right now, and he's going to continue to rush good.
DeMarcus, throughout your career, you've prided yourself on not just going for the pass plays, but also defending against the run. How key will that be this week, and what's the challenge of Saquon?
Yeah, Saquon is a big part of their, offense of game. Most of their offense goes through Saquon. So being able to, shut down the run and get them into a passing game would be right where we want them to be.
Does he look like a different back?
Saquon?
Yeah.
I don't play against Saquon for the last couple of years. He's a good jump cutting back. When he makes his jump cut and see his hole, he gets up the field real fast. So it's just all about us being patient and controlling our gap discipline, and we'll be all right.
Does their offensive line look improved to you?
We'll be all right.
How's the preparation different this time going against the Giants, where you have a small sample size and it's a different coaching staff and different offense?
Yeah, the scheme unchanged, players up front unchanged, but I feel like if we execute the way we should, it's still the Giants.
You didn't lose any division games last year, and you've been pretty good in the division your whole time here.
Mm-hmm.
Does that carry over when you face these teams twice a year and you have a pretty good track record against them, even though the personnel changes?
I can't say that. Every year is a different year. You have to prepare differently, just depending on their coaching staff and what type of scheme of offense or defense they're playing. So I'm not going to say that, but I am going to say it's still the same organization. When you get to see a team twice a year, it's kind of easier to pick up on their top 15 players or what they're trying to do or who they're trying to feature as their star guy. So we know the Giants and we know them as division players. Offensively, it's Daniel Jones, Saquon, the number 3 receiver, 18, and they got another guy at receiver. So we just line up, play football, play sound defense, and straight speed.
You used to tell us how much you loved facing Eli when Daniel first started. I think you called him Little Eli.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about facing Daniel Jones, and how much do you look forward to it?
Yeah, excited to see little Eli again too.
With Saquon, we've seen him before DeMarcus. You bottle him up all game, and then he explodes for a 70-yard play. What's the key in stopping those, and how do you guys think you're set up well to prevent that?
Yeah, like I said earlier, just playing sound gap defense. We focus on our discipline. It's really not about what Saquon tries to do. It's all about us staying disciplined in our gaps, and he'll eventually run to one of us. So.
DeMarcus Michael's coming back, whether this week or next week. Gallup.
Who?
Gallup.
Uh-huh.
He's coming back this week, whenever it is. You missed time last year with a foot injury. What's the mental hurdle you have to get over when you come back from missing so much time?
Yes, I say the main thing is belief. Belief that it's fully prepared to, go out there and handle the type of run and, things that you're going to be doing on it. So being able to believe that, you're capable of being who you are, and that's really what it is. And once you, go out there and do it a couple of times, it'll click back to you. So he'll be okay.
You guys emphasize turning the ball over on defense in every game. How much is that amplified when you go up against a quarterback like Daniel Jones, who's known for doing that?
I feel like it amplifies more that we're in a division game. Especially the first one, we have to set the standard right, make sure we're going out there and taking the ball away and, just doing everything we can to help bring the win back to Dallas.
You've talked about the discipline. DQ has talked about the defending the perimeter run game.
Mm-hmm. How
important is that, and what's the key to doing that?
the key to doing it is setting great edges, getting upfield, you know, stopping the run, make the run, cut back inside, you know, basically putting it in the bubble. And, you know, it's a big emphasis on our game because we see a lot of teams are trying to, you know, do outside stretch runs and, you know, mostly outside game, basically trying to, you know, get one-on-one with the cornerbacks. And we ain't going to have it. We're going to be, you know, disciplined and proper on our edges. So, all right.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Thanks,
y'all.
DeMarcus.